Yes, the unit leaders will face about, return to their units, and pass the information along to their Marines.
Christian yata nga sa harap. Christian ba? Nilagay sa harap? Oh. Oo nga, nasa harap siya. Ba siya yun? Nasa harap si Christian. Ba nasa harap si Christian? Pangalawa.
Throughout our nation's history, millions of men and women have earned the title United States Marine. Many of who helped shape our history join us here today. In keeping with the traditions of once a Marine, always a Marine, we would like to recognize them. At this time, we ask those men and women in the audience who have served in the Marines, please join us in a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, the battalion commander for 1st Recruit Training Battalion, Lieutenant Colonel Peter M. Rumler.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lieutenant Colonel Pete Rumler, Commanding Officer of 1st Recruit Training Battalion. On behalf of the Commanding General, Marine Corps Recruit Depot and Western Recruiting Region, Brigadier General Heritage, and the Commanding Officer of Recruit Training Regiment, Colonel Kazmaier, welcome to today's graduation ceremony for Charlie Company. Please join me in welcoming today's parade reviewing officer, Brigadier General McQueen. Brigadier General McQueen is a retired Marine who served over 30 years in the United States Marine Corps. Welcome, sir. I'd also like to welcome the educators from the Seattle and San Francisco areas. Thank you for joining us today. Ladies and gentlemen, today marks a milestone in a Marine Corps journey that began 13 weeks ago, when the men of Charlie Company stepped on those yellow footprints and committed themselves to becoming Marines. They were trained on the core values of honor, courage, and commitment to keep their honor clean. They mastered the precision movements of close order drill in order to build the discipline of a Marine. They executed numerous demanding physical exercises in order to build the toughness of a Marine. And of course, they completed the Marine Corps Marksmanship Program in order to enable them to engage pinpoint targets at over 500 yards with the deadly accuracy of a Marine. All of this training culminated in a 54-hour crucible event in the hills of Camp Pendleton. They hiked those hills with little food and almost no sleep in order to be tested on their skill, determination, and leadership. At the completion of that event, they earned the title that they will take pride in for the rest of their lives, the title United States Marine. And if you'll excuse me for a moment, I'm going to address some of the newest Marines in the United States Marine Corps. Good morning, Marines. Charlie Company, ladies and gentlemen. What you see out there is a proud company of Marines. A pride that comes from knowing that they have accomplished something that most would not attempt and even fewer could complete. I'd like to thank the parents for all you've done to get them here. You instilled the morals in them when they were growing up, and you provided the love and support that allowed them to be successful. Now, when you get your Marines back today, you're going to notice a few changes. First, they've got new haircuts. They're going to be a little bit taller because they're standing a little bit straighter. They're going to be in the best physical condition of their lives, and they're going to eat like it. So don't be surprised if they clear their plates in under 5 minutes. And just to be on the safe side, you might want to keep your hands away from their food. But seriously, ladies and gentlemen, most of what you'll notice is pride. Pride that comes from joining the finest fighting force the world has ever known. And I can assure you, they are cut from the same cloth as the Marines that defended Khe Sanh, liberated Kuwait, or cleared Marja and Fallujah. They have experienced a transformation that'll last a lifetime. Now I'd like to thank some of the Marines that are responsible for that transformation. First, the recruiters, and one recruiter in particular, Staff Sergeant Gouveia. Staff Sergeant Gouveia recruited today's company honor man, Lance Corporal Pippin. Thank you, Staff Sergeant. I'd also like to thank a Marine from Weapons Field Training Battalion at Camp Pendleton, Sergeant Frisbee. Sergeant Frisbee trained today's company high shooter, PFC Cabrera. PFC Cabrera fired a 338 out of a possible 350 points on qualification. Great job, Marine. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to direct your attention to the Marines standing before you wearing the green campaign covers. These Marines need no introduction. They are the legendary Marine Corps drill instructor. And they have been with the men of Charlie Company constantly for the past 13 weeks. It is through their hard work and dedication that those men were transformed into the Marines that you see before you today. At the conclusion of today's ceremony, I encourage you, please come down and speak to some of these fine Marines. Finally, I'd like to thank the families of the drill instructors and officers of Charlie Company. Without you, they couldn't have done it, so thank you for your support. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to address Charlie Company for the last time. Congratulations, Marines. You have accomplished every task we have laid before you. It wasn't easy. Nobody said it would be. Now you have a new responsibility, a responsibility to uphold the core values of honor, courage, and commitment, because now you represent all of the Marines that have come before you, and you will mold the Marines that come after. I wish you all the best. Semper Fidelis, Marines.
Now taking his position in the reviewing area is today's parade reviewing officer, Brigadier General Michael McQueen, United States Marine Corps retired, former CG, 3rd FSSG, and Commander, United States Military Interest Processing Command. He is accompanied by Colonel Daniel R. Kazmaier, Commanding Officer, Recruit Training Regiment. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as we render honors to Brigadier General McQueen. Thank you. Please be seated. Brigadier General McQueen graduated from Fordham University in 1960 and was commissioned a second lieutenant from Officer Candidate School, Quantico, Virginia in June 1961. Brigadier General McQueen has served in a variety of challenging billets and numerous commands to include Assistant S3 in Marine Aircraft Wing, Headquarters Group 1, 1st Marine Aircraft Wing, Iwakuni, Japan, from April 1963 to April 1964. He later joined Marine Air Traffic Control Unit 65 at the Marine Corps Air Station, Yuma, Arizona, for duty as ground control approaching tower officer in March 1966. Brigadier General McQueen reported to the 3rd Marine Aircraft Wing in May 1967 as Senior Air Director at Air Control Squadron 7, Camp Pendleton, California. From April 1969 until April 1967, he served as Operation Officer and Executive Officer of Marine Air Control Squadron 4 at Monkey Mountain, Da Nang. He then commanded Marine Air Reserve Training Unit 4 Marine Aircraft Wing, Denver, Colorado, from July 1973 until July 1975. Brigadier General McQueen then served as Commanding Officer of Marine Air Control Squadron 7, 3rd Marine Aircraft Wing, Camp Pendleton, California, from September 1975 until September 1977. Returning overseas, Brigadier General McQueen served as Operation Officer and Executive Officer of Marine Air Control Group 18, 1st Marine Aircraft Wing, Fatima, Okinawa, from September 1977 and September 1978. He then served as a Deputy for Marine Corps Matters, Office of Program Appraisal for the Department of the Navy. Brigadier General McQueen also served as Special Assistant and Marine Corps Aide for the Office of Secretary